nowadays you like to learn about and put time into your own mental health. So what does that look like to you?
So every time I drive, I listen to a podcast about mental health or...
What podcasts? What are some good ones you listen to?
I mean...
I listen to a few mental health.
The ATP Project, I listen to a lot about naturopathic stuff. Yep. I listen to a lot of women's ones, which are like Fertility Friday, which talks about hormones. And what's the other one that I listen to? Yeah, they're mainly like women's hormone podcasts because that's the main thing I'm focused on. Yeah, yeah. But like there's a few that are really like that I listen to constantly. But yeah, I'm all on Fertility Friday right now, which is like, it's... Because it's not just about fertility. It's about, like, everything to do with women's hormones and essential oils that help and, like, that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
There's a brand called Kin Fertility. Have you seen it?
No.
It's a new brand. Do you know Koala, the mattress company?
Yeah.
There's a dude, Tim Doyle, and I got introduced to him the other day through, like, a mutual friend. So he was the head of growth at Koala. So they're worth, like, they turn over $150 million selling mattresses or something. And he was like the main catalyst. And he broke off and started a company that that basically like a venture capital company that they're funding themselves. And the first two brands that he launched were Pilot Health, men's health, e-commerce men's health brand for like erectile dysfunction, hair loss, weight gain or whatever, and you can do it discreetly. And then they've just launched Kin Fertility, and it's like it's a brand for women's health. It's called kin.fertility on Instagram. You should look it up because you would like it, and the brand will blow up because Tim Doyle's really good, and he's just, and I like what they've done with the Pilot Health and the mental health on the guy's side. It's following have you heard of Hims? For Hims?
No.
It's a company in the US that has a similar model to Pilot Health, the men's health, the online men's health, and then they've just launched their online women's health. So you should check it out because it'll be a really cool brand, and they're really content heavy, and you just like it.
Yeah, it's so. It's so interesting what like your food intake can do to your hormones. Like, I mean, in men as well, like people who are under eating, it's like things won't work anymore. Like your body tends to go into shutdown, starvation mode, and like the only things that they want to run are like your heartbeat and your lungs. And then the rest start to slowly shut down. So
what are the ongoing issues that you've had from the time?
I haven't had a menstruation for 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. So that's one thing that I'm battling at the moment. My hair's finally grown back, which is
luscious.
It's nice now. So that was like my number one priority. I was like, avocados and salmon. Yeah.
Oh, really? Avocados and salmon?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's
oils.
I've got such a thick head of hair. I love avocado and salmon.
Yeah. So the oils were really helpful. And what else? I mean, receding gums from the throwing up and like gum damage from all that. So that's never really going to come back. The acid through the mouth. So that's something I'll have to deal with and keep monitoring and make sure that, dental checkups. Yeah.
You really pay for it, don't you, for years down the line, it sounds like.
Yeah. And I mean, I have no idea what like issues I've done with my stomach or like my liver or anything like that. So those, I guess, will show up in the future, but yeah, as long as I stay on a good path now, hopefully can make it all go away.
But I was interested more so as well. We got off track I want to know more about the mental health stuff. You said you listen to podcasts about, but is there anything else that you do on a day-to-day basis to be on top of, being the best version of yourself? And
I mean, instead of like making myself do something like go to the gym or run or like those things that I used to be like, I have to do these things. It's now like if I wake up, I actually check in with my body and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling sore. Like I don't need to run today. Like I'm just going to stay at home, maybe have a home day. Or I go for a walk in the morning and just slow, leisurely, like just like nothing strenuous. Or like sometimes when you're exercising and you're like, I don't want to be doing this, it's like don't do it. Like you don't have to do
I've
it.
done that so many times.
If you want to get stronger and you're in that mind frame, you're like, yes, I just want to get this, like go for it. But if you're like, I don't want to be doing this, don't do it. We're
very similar, I reckon, in the way our minds play true. I used to just feel like I've got bugs crawling under my skin if I haven't gone and like lifted
Yes.
weights in the day or whatever.
Yeah, I used to be like that.
I'm a little like that, but I'm a fair bit more relaxed now. Yeah. What else?
I mean, I've just been like when I do my research or I look at listen to podcasts or read books and stuff, I make sure I take note of the things that really stand out. Things like body scans, like actually checking in with the body, doing yoga. I did my yoga teacher training last year, which was
cool.
really helpful.
Sweet.
Like philosophical talks and things like that were really made you really think about why you were actually doing things and puts your life into a bit of a perspective.
Yep,
So you're looking at it from an outside box. And taking a step back, like when you're going to make a decision or you feel impulsive to do something, take a step back and be like, why am I actually doing this? Like, do I need to be doing this? And listening to your body a lot more, just through mindfulness, like sitting still and sitting with the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And telling yourself it's okay to be uncomfortable or it's okay to do nothing.
Yeah. And do you meditate?
I mean, not in the form of like sitting cross-legged, but more like throughout the day, spending time to check in with myself when I do have a moment. Like when I'm driving in my car, no one's with me, so I can be like, okay, how am I feeling?
Yeah.
You know? And then,
I
just
guess
checking
that's the
in.
difference between mindfulness and meditation, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just having mindfulness, I guess I would say.
Yeah. Well, meditation is then like sitting on those thoughts.
Yeah, that's right.
For a longer period of time.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I also do like non-strenuous things like knitting or drawing and things that aren't so body strenuous, but I can focus on one thing and just do.
Well, meditation is the art of focusing on one thing.
Yeah.
It's not actually sitting with your legs. You know, like people think of meditation as sitting, and that's the best way to explain it. You know, I'm not having to go at your explanation.
Yeah,
But it's it's the art of just focusing heavily on one thing. You know, that's why things can be meditative, and that's like what you're talking about. I guess is like, you know, for you knitting and drawing is like being in the zone and focused. And meditation normally is just focusing on the breath, but it seems like you have other ways to get that stillness, I guess, and getting that. I don't like the word flow state. I don't like that term. I just have a problem with it. Everyone says it too much.
Flow state.
Yeah. Have you not heard that term?
No.
Oh, when you get in flow, when people are like, oh yeah, you know, when I get in flow. And
I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's just like, it's when you kind of just in rhythm with life and you're just focusing on whatever. But it just gets overused, so I just don't like to use it. But I did anyway, so.
Like get in the zone.
Yeah, pretty much.